Let's understand index funds from zero, as if you are learning about investing for the first time. First, what is investing? Imagine you have $100. You could keep it in your wallet, but inflation may make that $100 buy fewer things over time. Or you could invest it. Investing means putting money into something that you hope will grow in value. For example, your $100 could potentially become $110, $120, or more. But investing does not guarantee profits. You can also lose money. Now, what is a stock? Imagine a company called ABC Pizza is worth $1,000. It divides itself into 100 tiny pieces. Each piece is worth $10. Each piece is called a share, or stock. If you buy one share, you own a very small part of the company. If the company becomes more valuable, your share could become more valuable too. But buying individual stocks has a problem. Imagine putting your entire $1,000 into one company. If that company performs extremely well, you could make money. But if something goes wrong, its stock could fall dramatically. This is why diversification matters. Diversification means spreading your money across different investments instead of putting everything into one place. And this brings us to index funds. Think of an index fund as a giant basket containing pieces of many different companies. Instead of personally buying Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Nvidia, and hundreds of other companies, an index fund can hold many of them for you. So instead of betting everything on one company, your money is spread across many companies. But isn't that the same as an ETF? Not exactly. An index fund is a fund designed to follow an index. An ETF is a fund that trades on a stock exchange. An ETF can actually be an index fund. So, what is an index? An index is basically a list used to track a group of investments. Think of it like a scoreboard. The S&P 500 tracks roughly 500 large U.S. companies. Instead of focusing on one company, it tracks the performance of a large group. An S&P 500 index fund tries to follow that index. So if you invest $100 in one, you are not simply betting on one company. You are getting exposure to a much larger collection of businesses. Now imagine a basket containing Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, Visa, Nvidia, and hundreds more. You put $1,000 into this basket. Some companies may rise, some may fall, and some may perform better than others. Because your money is spread across many companies, one company's failure does not necessarily destroy your entire investment. You could technically buy all these stocks yourself, but managing hundreds of companies would take a huge amount of research and time. An index fund follows specific rules to track its index, making investing simpler. Many index funds are also passively managed. Instead of constantly trying to find the next superstar stock, they generally aim to follow a particular index. So how can an index fund make you money? There are two major ways. First, the investments can increase in value. Your $1,000 could potentially become $1,100, $1,300, $1,500, or more over time. These are examples, not promises. Second, some companies pay dividends. Dividends are payments made to shareholders from company profits. Depending on the fund, dividends may be paid to you or reinvested. Then comes one of the most powerful ideas in investing, compounding. Imagine your $1,000 grows to $1,100. Now you have $1,100 working for you instead of $1,000. If that grows again, the growth can generate additional growth. Think of it like a snowball rolling downhill. It starts small, but over time it can become much bigger. This is why time can be extremely important when investing. You can also keep adding money. Imagine investing $100 every month for many years. Your existing money gets opportunities to grow while you continue adding new money. But remember, index funds do not guarantee profits. If you invest $1,000 and the market crashes, your investment could temporarily fall to $800 or even lower. Markets go up and down, so investing is generally considered a long-term activity rather than a way to get rich quickly. Why might someone choose an index fund? Because it can provide diversification, simplicity, potentially lower costs, and an easy way to invest for the long term. With an individual stock, you are saying, I think this company will win. With an index fund, you are saying, I don't know which company will win, so I'll own a piece of many companies. If you remember only one thing, remember this. An index fund is like a basket that lets you invest in many investments at once, usually by following a particular index. Diversification, regular investing, time, and compounding can potentially help your money grow over the long term. But there are no guaranteed returns, and you can lose money. If your friend asks, what's an index fund? You can say, an index fund is a basket of many investments designed to follow a particular market index. Instead of trying to pick individual winning stocks, you invest in many companies at once. That's the basic idea.